don't count them out. I still think that they can do it. I think that Cruxy went for that really comfort Artemis pick, and it didn't do as much as they hoped.
Who has a comfort Artemis?
I mean, he does.
That's not a thing.
I mean, it's comfortable for him, right? I mean, like, it's not everybody's comfort pick. That's why it's a comfort pick. It's comfortable for him.
Transonics is like, I want to play Artemis, and I hear TV going, no, you're not.
No. It was not that. He wants to play Kronos. We're not.
No. I know that too, but he was originally saying that he's going to play Artemis. TV's like, I'll ban it. Like,
No, that's what we were saying too. I was saying, listen, if he wants Kronos, just ban it. Because, like, you can't do anything about that, right?
You ban your own team's
I mean,
gods.
and I'm in charge of bans too, so, like, I'm down. You know what I mean?
Game 2 is going to be coming up right now. Picks and bans starting. Vanquish Gaming fighting into a release, down 1-0. Bastet getting taken out real quick.
All right, Shing.
Sun Wukong, no surprise there.
Yeah, Sun Wukong, very, very
Would
good.
you run
with
the
that boost
Hercules
defender.
back for Vanquish? I think it went well.
I think that Lord Dread Titan did very well in that Hercules. He went into a Sobek too, so there wasn't really any kill potential early, so it was just a farm battle between the two of them and to see who was going to do more in these team fights, and Sobek actually did more just because he has more AoE abilities and did more damage. Vanquish taking Xbalanque, which is actually Cruxy's favorite god.
Okay, so he's taking
This is his best god.
Plus, it's also War Machines, right?
Yes.
War Machine has this and Freya, so assume the... Oh, Guan Yu, real early.
Yeah, Guan Yu, pretty early pick. Could be jungle, not likely, but it's probably going to solo lane onto Uzi. But, yeah, and then Geb's locked in again, so...
Uzi? What team do you think is playing right now?
I'd say Uzi. I said that last game too, I think.
Did you?
I think so.
Uzi's on Elevate.
Yeah, I know that.
I mean, I should know that. I'm the PC caster. Dust.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, all right. Geb going to be locked in again. There's never any hate for the Geb train, right? Geb shields are incredible.
Yeah.
Cataclysm, one of the strongest moves in the game. Like, this is a very strong start. Now, they need Guan Yu to start off big, though.
Yeah, I mean, Guan Yu is one of the best gods in the game in solo lane in terms of Bluestone Pendant.
And also, I don't see this going to jungle. Like, Xing, Guan Yu, that in my
Yeah,
head.
that's why I said it was unlikely. Some of the teams like to run... Chang'e.
This is a very strange pick into what is likely going to be Guan Yu. Chang'e doesn't really win this matchup.
Yeah, Lord Dread Titan doesn't really hit me as the Chang'e-esque or Afro-esque kind of a player, so it could be mid. We have seen some of the teams run mid Chang'e.
We have a pass on the bans from Release Gaming.
Not sure if that was a pass or like they maybe missed the ban.
I think they passed because Agni was picked not too long ago. Hunbot's going to be banned away. They're really trying to target Xing here. Xing likely to pick jungle here?
I expect with Geb on their team already to get an Wheelix pick on the Xing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's one of his best gods, and Geb knock up into a Wheelix pull is very strong, especially with that early rotation coming from Xing.
I'm sorry, it wasn't a pass ban. That was misclicked. Sorry about that, boys and girls. It's Osiris that has been banned away. Very smart. Which means Release Gaming thinks, like you think, that Chang'e's going mid.
Yeah, every game that I've played against Lord Dread Titan, he's always played either like Vamana or Wukong or Bologna. He always wants those strong warrior picks. But Release will actually pick up Thor.
Now, Xing on Thor on PC is a dream.
Yeah.
Xing on Thor on PC, on Xbox, this is a bit different. The beast is a little bit more tame, harder to hit Anvil of Dawn, much harder to do the combo out of it because of the way you have to turn the Y-axis while applying your abilities. This is probably the most technically difficult character in the game currently, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, not to mention that doing the teleport after the double tap to immediately cancel into an auto attack afterward, it's kind of harder to do the teleport with the hammer.
Serket. Speaking of difficult junglers
and Kronos.
So Kronos likely to be your solo lane going up against Guan Yu. Chang'e going to be going up against Agni, possibly. This also still could be Kronos in mid.
I think that it's going to be Kronos solo because I saw Lord Dread Titan use it solo earlier on. They lost that game, but he did amazingly.
Medusa going to be locked in to finish it up. Medusa Geb in the duo lane for Release. It's going to be Guan Yu in the solo lane. Thor in the jungle. Agni in mid across the way. Playing out of the blue side. Vanquish, Xbalanque, Sylvanas duo lane. Likely Chang'e in the mid lane. Serket going into the jungle. And it's going to be Kronos, Lord Dread Titan, playing out of the solo. Jumping into the game in a few seconds. Dust, give me your breakdown.
I mean, Release got that Geb again. Did a lot of, last game, Sobek dove so many towers at low health, and I was like, what is going on? And then Geb shield, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just the the ability alone is just so strong, either to disengage or engage even. And then Agni, again, did massive amounts of damage into a Serket that's pretty squishy, Chang'e that's pretty squishy. Good positioning will grant Chang'e a lot of damage. The dancing passive on Xbox is very, very good. that extra
But
mobility.
does he use it?
I don't know.
The dancing passive is something that even good Chang'e players on PC don't use properly.
Yeah, and like on Xbox, because it's so much, not harder, but the sensitivity on the mouses are much lower than the controller are lower than a mouse.
Sure.
The just hitting everything AoE abilities on Chang'e with the movement speed passive, it's really good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Shibalanke, like you said, Cruxy's best god. Now, what happens? Let's pretend Vanquish wins this game and they go to game 3 and Release takes away the Shibalanke. Then what?
I don't know.
I mean,
I've seen him play Medusa. Vanquish has done in the past this weird thing where they do like the ADC and the support into the solo lane for the beginning, and they like hard pressure the solo tower. They take it and then they swap back with the solo laner. So the solo laner is ahead because he got all that solo XP, and he has no tower to fight into.
Should be getting into the game in just a second, guys. Sorry for the delay. Release Gaming 1-0 right now against Vanquish. They need one game, and they'll find themselves in bracket tomorrow. Now, Release will start off against Eager if they win this. The winner of this goes to fight Eager. Can production confirm? Not sure. No stop there. I thought Xing was going to try to do a Berserkers and shut that one down, but early on, it seems like everything's going to be safe. A lot of aggressive wards coming out on both sides, and you're going to notice this speed ward. This is the only change. We saw the 4 hotspot wards to start in the last one, but Release has placed down a ward at the speed buff. I think that Xing is going to try to take this one, and you'll notice he has left the base a little bit earlier than expected.
Yeah, they're either looking for an invade or they're looking to do like maybe a stranger start, and they want to make sure that they have eyes on where they are.
Look at what they're running. Look at how they're running down the lane right now.
Yeah, they're running down the lane, and they know the ward is there, so they're going to avoid the vision. But it looks like they're starting at the blue buff, so like they're knew that they were going to start.
They're avoiding that ward as well. I think they saw it get placed. We're going to have a 2v2. This one's drastically in favor of Release unless a gnarly stop time gets started, but they're pulling the blue. Time Rift has already been picked, and they're going to see this. This is likely going to be first blood.
Yeah, I don't see Harry Bob Jr. getting out of this one. He already used a Deathbane on the blue buff. That's an easy kill for Xing.
Yeah, that was rough. Really good placement of wards to start. You know, Xing's veteran, application of early game warding nets them not only a very early kill, but a really strong steal onto that blue buff. And Kronos maybe getting slightly out of position here. He tries to do some damage just to tag the wave, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
Yeah, so Xing will pick up first blood, and they'll take the blue buff away from the Kronos, which is going to hurt a lot because they didn't even get any XP from it. I don't even know if they got the small parts of the buff.
Oh, Fuzzy Bunny, by the way, goes directly into Golden Sash. This is going to be a Warlocks to start the game off. Chang'e, not a character that I usually equate to Warlocks. This could wind up stifling his early game pretty heavily. Usually Chang'e, to get through the early game, will need Purple Pot. And with the right side jungle being completely taken down, Harry Bob Jr. still level 1. Xing about to hit level 3 with his 3rd camp take.
I don't think Harry Bob Jr. has gotten any XP besides what he's shared in mid so far. I mean, he still is level 1.
That's brutal.
Those left mid camps are up, but I mean, he shouldn't be able to contest those.
Uh-oh. Look at this. Stop time. Needs one more, and yeah, return kill. Lord Dread Titan finding a kill onto the Guan Yu, who had a massive lead going into the early game.
Xing is just so aggressive right now in that mid lane. He's actually like in the faces of Chang'e and Serket, and they can't do anything about it.
He is still level 1.
He's still level 1. He didn't even get the small camps on the way back to lane or anything.
Hey!
There's level 2. Hey!
Cobra's Kiss, maybe
and
ambush.
They lose in the camps, so
who knows?
He's still going to be level 2 for a while.
Half the level. Fuzzy Bunny in a bad spot too. Only had enough mana, or rather, for him to be at about 20%. He had enough gold to get 1 potion, and it looked like a health pot.
Xing is already level 5. He's making a rotation down to dual lane.
And this should be a kill somewhere.
Oh, they're looking to steal the small camps away from the left side.
I love this play. Xing is just going to take everything. This to me is Xing eating at the kids' table right now.
Yeah.
Right? This is the PC powerhouse Xing. The first best player in the world. Right? The first player that people thought was the best.
Here he comes.
Going into a, maybe not amateurs. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Got him. Another easy kill right there. It's going to be credited to Geb as Xing gets the landing. Level 2 Serket.
Yeah, Serket is going to have the roughest game of his life.
Serket, one of the worst gods in the game from behind.
Yeah.
On top of the fact that it's on Xbox, so he's one of the hardest gods to play. On top of the fact that he's level 2. at 3 minutes.
I mean, it's really early on to call game, but I mean, this is just, he's in the roughest spot.
I mean, it's definitely not game, but it might be game for Serket.
Yeah. I mean,
I
Serket's
don't
not
see
going to be
him-
contributing anything for a while.
Uh-oh.
Chung taking a lot of damage from those Agni bombs.
She's completely
She's going to back to base, level 4 still not 5.
Only
As Agni hits
930
level 6.
gold.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not going to be much here. She might. I think getting a level of beads and putting the Warlocks off is not a bad call. She doesn't go for it. Can we check in with the potions? Let's see how much gold she spent. On Chang'e.
Hey, Serket level 3.
Hey, no potions. Okay, so he's going right for the Warlocks. You'll see 950 in hand right now.
Aggression coming out of the solo lane. Bit
Perfect
Tread
rewind.
Titans, Chronos ultimate.
And that's a wasted cavalry charge.
Yeah, not sure if he wanted to kill with that or what, but he didn't find anything off of it. Lord Dread Titan will live, and Xing goes back into the jungle. He knows the blue buff is there, but doesn't opt to take it.
And there's no way that Harry Bob's going to rotate over. Why wouldn't Xing just go for this immediately?
I mean, they have vision. He's in mid lane, and nothing is there, but those right mid camps are coming up, so Xing is still in the area, so he could ult back into it if he needs to.
Hit.
And
Xing
he gets
getting stunned out, yeah. Small damage, though. And he's going to give it up smart. This is very mature play.
Sylvanas is coming in, though. He doesn't want to give those up.
And he's probably going to die for this.
Oh,
no!
Blink.
Okay, Blink going to get him out of there.
Lord Dread Titan lost a second blue buff. This is going to be a little rough for him.
One day, Harry Bob's going to get his ultimate.
Xing and Freya are going to pick up that those right mid camps again. They have taken every mid camp so far, and the left side is coming up soon, and I don't see why they wouldn't be able to take it again.
Chang'e does have Waxing Moon, but level 5, you'll also note, I think it's very important, that she reacted with that 2 way late. Both of those hits actually missed, and he just barely used his 2 after they would have had applied. Fuzzy Bunny took a lot of damage in the mid lane. Left side mid camps go to release, and they have a pretty massive lead. They have a 2,000 gold lead with just 1 kill ahead.
Not only has Release taken every mid camp, they've also taken every blue buff, and they've also taken one of the sets of left small harpies from the enemy team.
That's true. Speed buff, I think, was a big thing. Harry Bob Jr. at 5 minutes and now 15 seconds is still level 4.
It's 5 minutes into the game, and Release has a 2k gold lead over Vanquish pretty early on. Serket's still level 4, looking to be level 5 soon. Maybe one more wave shared mid. She'll get it, but she's still really far behind.
She'll get it here. She has to get it here.
Yeah.
In fact, I would, yeah.
There it is.
There's going to be one more creep. So far, it's been Lord Dread Titan versus the world, but don't forget, right? Endgame right now probably belongs to Vanquish.
Yeah,
That's
Vanquish
Xi
has
Blanque.
the really strong endgame. I mean, they have Chronos Xi Blanque for endgame. They have a Chang'e with massive amounts of healing, great damage. Sylvanas, more healing. Both Warlock Sashes have been finished on Lord Dread Titan and Chang'e. Chang'e is still level 5 comparatively to her opposing laner, Agni, level 8. He still hasn't backed.
It's brutal. Harry Bob Jr. and Fuzzy Bunny are having pretty rough games so far. It's been Lord Dread Titan trying to hold this down, and he's getting ganked a lot, but look how much they're investing here. Rewind.
There it
Perfect
is.
rewind back to full health. That's going to be another ult wasted. Cavalry charge sent down. Tallow Assault stopped out, and once again, Guan Yu getting the shorter end of the stick, even with the gank. This is what you need from a pro solo laner. When your jungle is behind, you got to step it up. Now, what you tell me, you're a solo laner, you're playing pro right now. If Gilly's behind and you know you're going to get ganked, what are you doing?
I'm just not dying. I'm trying to hold my lane, do as much as I can. If there's a fight mid, I'm trying to rotate, help him out a bit. But I just got to get Gilly some XP. And if he comes over to share a wave, I'll give it to him. But it's rough when your jungle is behind.
The only thing that I see Vanquish doing to get Harry Bob Jr. back in the game is stop, die. That's it. All they can do is make sure that their mid, their carry, and their other carry in the solo lane don't go down off these ganks. Because every time Xing makes one of these attempts and fails, it's Harry Bob Jr. getting an attempt for extra free experience.
And Xing is still in the solo lane, and Geb is sitting in the jungle,
They're
rolling
going
out
for
towards
it.
him. Blink, Cataclysm, he
That's
should
a kill.
die here. That's a kill.
Yeah, there's nothing to do about that one.
So Serket
But they could turn this one around. Geb Shield's going to do a lot. Sylvanas going to find the ult. Waxing Moon's going to miss.
Xing's in the air.
He'll hit 3. He could hit it. No. He's low. One hit. Yeah, it's going to be Wrath of Terra.
Assisting foot goes down to Big Country Greg.
Oh, Xing with a
gets the
misplay! Oh, he's just barely alive. I thought the tower was going to swing again.
Yeah, it looked like one more tower shot was coming out. Luckily, he gets out of there alive, but...
A 1-for-1 with all of those ultimates used. I mean, you got to give that one to Vanquish.
I mean, I'm not really sure. I think Vanquish picked it up there because they got the more valuable kills because Guan was worth a lot of gold.
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Yeah.
Kronos was probably worth more, but I mean, for that rotation, the extra experience that Harry Bob Jr. gets, the fact that I think they're going to get a blue buff.
Yeah, they might get their first blue buff here. I mean, there is a word on it, but there's no one really in the area to contest it.
Guan Yu going into what looks like a runic shield.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a runic shield. It's going to decrease attack speed on all characters as well as decrease magical damage from the enemies.
So really what he's trying to do is reduce the damage of 3 of them, which is big. Runic shield's also going to affect the attack speed of Kronos, which is massively valuable.
And the attack speed of Xbalanque.
Right, of course. Cobra's Kiss actually gets the second one. Harry, though, taking a lot of damage, forced to run away from this one. Took about 70% for that transgression.
Not much going on here. Chunga's clear in the mid wave. They're opting. I don't know really what they're doing. There's nothing up in the jungle besides the small harpies on the backside, but
Harry Bob's going to go and get those.
Yeah, Harry Bob's looking to go solo those.
Something I don't like, though, Harry Bob just used 3 spells to get that camp down. He ambushed over, used Cobras, and then used Deathbane. He didn't need to use Cobra's Kiss there. I really hope this doesn't come back to haunt him because he's low on mana, and if they have to engage, and it has to be a long engagement, he's not going to have enough mana to sustain throughout the fight.
Yeah, looking over at the duo lane, it's been just a farm battle between Medusa and Xbalanque. Medusa's got a lot more stacks on the Transcendence than the Xbalanque does, but besides that, it's pretty much been even the entire game between the two of them. I mean, not much has happened. Xbalanque's got 1 assist off in an ultimate, but, you know, that's all. Duo lane has just been in duo lane.
That's what they do, right?
Yeah.
There's a big advantage, though. Oh, Shane got 2! And it looks like Greg is out of position. He's going to go down. He'll Wrath the Terra. He'll hit 3, but it's going to be Fuzzy Bunny who pays the ultimate price there, trying to defend. And a rather large misplay coming out from Chunga, who, even while the Wrath of Terra was going off, didn't actually activate Waxing Moon. Gold Fury to be started.
Yeah, Release is looking in a pretty good spot right now. He actually didn't do the Gold Fury. Maybe he dewarded. I didn't get to see it too much. Shin going back into Big Country Greg won't be able to pick up the kill. Takes a lot of damage from the tower, but Big Country Greg makes it out of that one alive. As Harry Bob Jr. comes back towards the mid tower to try to hold it off as best he can. He is level 8, and he will die to 1 Agni stun with some follow-up from his team.
He's going to the back camps. Going to try to clear this up as quickly as possible, get some of the healing done. I think is a big deal. Agni pushing in. He'll use Path of Flames to get out, doing decent damage to the wave.
Probably look to pick up that red buff where Geb and Xing were. They actually back before dropping it, but he will look to pick up that spear pretty soon.
It's a 7-level advantage right now for Release. Let's go to the graphs. We'll show you how it's shaping up. The experience is a big deal. Gold, you can actually see. Is that 3,000 behind?
Guan going back to lane. He's looking to clear this wave pretty early on. He's going to take some of the damage from the front, but it's not really going to do much to him because he is pretty tanky as a warrior. He's actually going to let the wave come out a little bit. He's going to clear pretty quickly. Not much is going on, though.
You'll note that his teleport is down. If they overcommit on this side of the map, it's going to be very hard for him to get away, but he's smart to back here. Are we going to see, yeah, Runic Shield is done. This should be their chance. This is Release's chance to go right for the Gold Fury.
Yeah, Chunga's getting a little bit more gold online. She has boots too, and from what I've seen, he builds cooldown boots every time on Chunga.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, generally seen, you know, you're going for the pen boots, you want those big hits. Chunga doesn't do much without penetration.
I mean, like, the cooldowns, you get more damage off, like, from casting, but, like, the penetration is what you really need on
Chunga. Mail renewal?
Yeah.
Every
game.
That's
all you need for the cooldowns.
Also, this is Xing, right? Xing's not going to make the misplay of allowing them to get through this comp without using some type of healing reduction, right?
Cruxy actually able to take down the tier 1 tower. Or, I'm sorry, War Machine.
And he's caught. No! Shockwave going to miss. Cataclysm going to be used, and Xing backs in place saying, nope, you missed. We don't get to keep doing this one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Guan Yu rotated over to mid lane, and it looks like they're going to group up for Gold Fury.
Yeah, they got the control here. Cavalry Charge is going to play big. Oh, wow, going right in. They're spending all of this on Freya.
Yeah, I don't really see... Oh my. Harry Bob took so much damage.
Grouping up, man. That's what Agni does. Cavalry Charge will get used, not abused. And even so, it looks like Vanquish doesn't really have a chance in hell in this fight. They got to retreat here. Gold Fury is going to go to Release, but they're not taking it?
Yeah,
are they this afraid?
Yeah,
of Kronos?
I'm not sure. Big Country Greg going to get stunned out by Agni. Flame Wave not going to connect. dashing away before he gets hit by that Chrono stun.
Yeah, actually, everyone on that side building those focus boots. Going for cooldown reduction.
Cooldowns for the win.
Strange to see it on Chronos.
War Machine going to go ahead and hit level 14 as he backs to the base. Probably going to opt into that Soul Leader pretty soon. 3.7 gold lead in favor of Release Gaming. 7,000 XP lead.
Both major stats at this point. Release has complete control over this game. The only thing they have to worry about is getting baited by Chronos. And at this stage of the game, I don't think that's going to be a possibility. I'm pretty sure at this point they can just focus down the Chang'e fast enough. I mean, she's barely in double digits in levels. She just hit 11, 3 levels down right now. You actually see 2 levels for the jungler. We got 2 levels for the support, a level for the hunter. Only this solo laner, Lord Dread Titan, the same guy we saw last game, maybe not carry, but probably do the best on the team, is ahead of his opponent.
Yeah, Chronos is going to do a lot in these team fights, but not as much if Guan Yu is around. He does have that Runic Shield to keep in mind, and War Machine will start this Gold Fury with the help of Xing.
This one's free.
Yeah, they have all the vision that they need. I don't even think they knew it was happening.
Dusty, I think this one's going to go in the record book soon.
Yeah, this is looking like Release's game. This is just pretty clean.
5,000 gold right now. They're going to burn down mid lane. Double stun's going to miss, and again, you notice it's super late on the 2.
Yeah.
Super late. That Moonlit Waltz has to be used so much sooner, and that's not what we're seeing. He can't do it on reaction. It doesn't look like it's on instant cast.
Release will take another set of mid harpies on the right side of the right side of the map.
Xing is up. Xing misses the stun, but Harry Bob Jr. once again falls victim. No Waxing Moon. Oh, it's already on cooldown. And not going to find a stun. War Machine might be in some trouble here. Needs to run away from this one as quickly as possible.
Taking a lot of damage from those Gibelante auto attacks.
Dude, Outlaw, man. This guy has been on top of his game.
They're pressuring them under tower. Not sure what they're going to do here. I mean, if they all back, they could pressure the tier 1, but I don't really think with Agni being full health that he would let that happen.
Into the mid lane.
They're going to pressure this down.
They might be able to get this. Agni Bombs, though, doing a lot of damage. Not sure why the stun came out. That felt like he did that on muscle memory.
Yeah, a little awkward.
Tower's going to live, though.
Yeah, Tower's going to live.
Release not finding too much trouble with the Vanquish squad between these two games. Are they going to commit to this?
Looks like Xing wants to fight.
Shockwave, Cataclysm coming. Not going to do it this time. Still no
stun.
Waxing Moon online.
Xing's going in. That's some beads from Cruxy and his dash.
Country Greg is just completely stuck. Harry Bob Jr. throws out a rather impressive Cobra's Kiss, and Xing is running into a wall.
I think Xing DC'd. His game probably crashed right there. I expect a pause coming out soon. But yeah, not really sure what's going on right now.
And yeah, we got a pause coming out. Xing throwing himself to the ether there as he falls to the tier 2. A rather small victory for Vanquish. Golden hand right now. Chronos sitting on a rather large smorgasbord of money, almost 2,400 gold. Is it going to be Bancroft's Demonic Grip? What are you thinking?
I mean, I would expect a Demonic Grip coming out. You know, give him some more attack speed, considering that his attack speed is already being slowed down. Give him a little bit more penetration as well, and a small bit of power. I mean, he could go into some more penetration, maybe like an Obsidian Shard, but I don't see that happening. He could go into Bancroft, get some lifesteal off, and you know, really get some more damage out of that passive from gaining more power the lower health you are. But I think the Demonic Grip will be coming out.
So for me, the real story has been Agni. You can see the player damage charts almost reaching 9,000, almost 3K ahead of Xing, who's had an amazing game. Cruxy after that at 5,400. But I mean, it's the same thing, right? Harry Bob Jr. on the very, very bottom at less than 1,400 damage. And then less than Sylvanas. Chang'e. Can we actually check player healing?
Game's unpausing right now.
Player healing, Chang'e 16, Sylvanas 26. So Sylvanas has done more damage in healing than their mid laner.
Yeah,
that's rough.
That's rough. There's nothing else you could say really about that.
Pressuring down.
Foot looking to clear this this wave. Not much really going on besides that. Lord Dread Titan will do the same and will start his back. He's got, like we saw before during the pause, he has a lot of gold in hand. Cruxy going to try to do his purple buff.
He should be fine.
He should be fine here. Yeah, no one's going to really contest
Harry
him.
Bob thankfully rotating over, gains level 12. Actually, only a level behind Xing. Still 1,300 gold, of course, but only a level behind.
Yeah, he's making that XP back. Not really sure where, but I mean, they're still as a team behind 8K experience. It's a rough life they live.
I think a lot of that now is going to be on the Agni Chang'e difference. Agni 4 levels ahead of the mid laner. Chang'e has not been working out. This is what happens when you don't let the bunny talk.
Xing hanging out in the right jungle. His speed buff should be coming up pretty soon. It looks like they're going to try to contest one of the 2 buffs. Blue buff already taken down by Lord Dread Titan, and the speed is going to drop to Harry Bob as well. So they're not going to be able to contest there. Xing's speed buff is up by now, and the right side mid camps will be coming up shortly after. And it looks like they're going to take those mid camps before the speed buff.
So what do you think? We got the Iron Mail online. Mystical, I'm thinking it's going to be Midgardian.
I think Midgardian as well. I mean, there's auto attacks coming out from Kronos and from Gibelanke, and like we said, he's already got that runic shield, which is already hurting them both.
It's so good to see the attack speed reduction. There was a game before Moral falling to
XGN,
the 15th seed at this tournament. XGN in Game 2, after dropping Game 1, ran 4 auto attackers. They ran Baka, Bologna, Neith, and Freya. And there was no runic shield, no Frostbound Hammer, no Midgardian Mail, no Witchblade, no Enfeebling Curse. Nothing to reduce attack speed, and they just ran it. Whereas they have 2 auto attackers over on the left side. He's like, I'm going to build Runic Shield. I got Midgardian Mail. I'll build an Enfeebling Curse. I don't care. We're shutting this down.
I mean, I expect the Midgardian Mail to come out, but it could be a Mystical Mail. You know, he's been in those fights a lot, and he's got that heal.
Oh. They're focusing into Kronos again. Kronos answering back decently, but Cavalry Charge getting used. They're trying to burn the rewind. He's going to go back to full health, but he's going to be stuck in place.
Harry Bob Jr. blinking in, gets the ultimate, Geb shield.
But he's able to dash out. God bless Geb once again, and Greg all the way to the back line. Fuzzy Bunny is once again out of position. Waxing Moon still available. He's going to try to turn this one around late on his abilities again. Fuzzy Bunny doesn't seem to have affinity with this character. This is definitely not a comfort pick.
Yeah, so far that engagement seems to wash out. No one died so far. Yeah. Ooh, Xing gets a nice double tap on the Lord Dread Titan as he pops his 2.
Harry Bob retreats back to the jungle. In the mid lane here, we're seeing Cruxy War Machine smartly going directly for the mid camps. Level 16 right now, tying it up.
Over on the left side of the map, Gold Fury is spawning within the next 10 seconds.
And this can't be releases, right? Vanquish must win an objective fight, or the game is going to start getting too hard.
Yeah, the game is going to fall way too hard. Xing just popped...
Shield of the Underworld. Lord Dread Titan in some trouble here. Flame Wave going to find the kill. Didn't know if he had it, but he certainly did. And Fluffy Bunny out of mana here, not in a great spot. War Machine going right for the Gold Fury.
Yeah, he's going to start this up. He should be able to solo it. It looks like Cruxy has an idea that he's going to go for it. Yeah, he spots it out.
They chose the wrong path. They could have gone for the steal, but they don't get it, and the rotation's going to begin. They have waited way too long to try to counter-initiate on this, and they will die if they stick with this.
Yeah, Xing ultimate, there it is.
And, little
miscommunication, get blink pass, but they're going to pick up the Gold Fury. Cruxy's going to go down, and that's a free Gold Fury for release. This game is looking pretty done.
Yeah, Geb definitely chose the wrong option, but Outlaw once again on top of the game. Picks that one up, and now 7,500 gold lead with an 11,000 experienced kicker. Things are getting to the point. Going to
pick up that tower on the right side as well.
This set is turning into an extended 3-for-2 if Release can find this win.
Fuzzy Bunny is sitting at level 13, trying to clear that mid wave, get himself a little more XP and gold online. Still does not have all 100 stacks of his Warlock stash, though he is within 4. He's going to clear these small camps, hit 99 stacks. There it is. So one more stack to go. Agni backs to base. Picks up a, looks like he's going to go into Rotted Tahuti next item.
Yeah, I mean, he already has a ton of penetration. He's already got that amazing Chronos Pendant online. Like, this is definitely the next best thing that he can go for. And given his gold, I don't think it's going to be too big of an ask.
Yeah, Vanquish is going to go ahead and clear up what jungle they have left. Lord Dread Titan is going to solo his blue buff.
Look at the Hunter Gold Dust. Almost 2,000 in favor. That means almost an entire, almost an entire Executioner in favor of War Machine right now. Level 18, highest in the game.
Yeah, War Machine.
No! Wow, Agni 19.
Yeah, Agni's been a part of a lot of fights, getting 4 kills to his name. War Machine's just been sitting in the dual lane the entire game. Only has 1 kill participation, which was an assist on his side.
Look at Xing though, 100%. Kill participation. This is what people expected of the former Denial jungler. He's going to take to the sky. Who's he going for? He's going into the jungle. Harry Bob forced to use his beads.
And they will take a speed buff.
That's a win.
Cavalry charge.
Actually, Xing taking a lot of damage here. Cavalry charge doing decent amount of work. I'm sorry, does Cruxy
Shing
have...
dies.
Oh.
Big Country Greg.
Cruxy going to fall again, though. I mean, there's been too much aggression from the Hunter player. It's been really ride or die by Cruxy throughout this tournament, and this has not been his best set.
But over on the left side, War Machine is pushing down left.
Harry Bob Jr. is going to pay for this one.
Yeah, Harry Bob Jr. just gets it raised
I
while
don't know.
War Machine takes down the left tier 2.
I don't know what Country Greg was thinking there. Thinking, hey, me and this guy who builds into crit can take down this Geb in 2 seconds, right?
Yeah, I mean, Geb's passive is a thing.
And War Machine continues to pressure left. Fuzzy Bunny probably not going to be able to hold this one off. Fire Giant still available.
Agni goes ahead and takes down those small camps on the right side.
Wow,
War Machine getting half of the Phoenix already.
And Fluffy Bunny using his 2 basically for no reason. And no, War Machine is going to let this one go.
Looks like he's going to try to back off, maybe regroup in mid lane with his Agni and Geb, take down the tier 2. As Assisting Foot is just backing at the tower line.
This might be a bait.
Yeah, he actually did take the Mystical Mail instead of the Mid Guardian.
Wow, that is pretty greedy.
Not much really going on right now. They're trying to pressure the tier 2 in the mid lane. Actually, they'll take it.
Yeah, that's another 1,500 gold. That's good. What, 11K?
Yeah.
12K?
12K.
This is getting into no man's land.
Release is grouping up on the right side. They looking to. Ooh, Shing misses the ultimate. Assisting Foot is pretty low. Geb shield. There's the rewind, near full health.
He might get baited here. He should have sent
he
that
gets
shot.
The kill on Assisting Foot.
Are you kidding me? He got that kill. Berserker Barrage not going to do a rather Waxing Moon, not going to stop Berserkers with those beads going. No stun going to happen. That was the 2 we were looking for. Shing getting very low here, but I don't think Cruxy's going to have a way to follow this up. All the while, War Machine still in the mid lane, backing off.
Cruxy just can't seem to hit an auto there. He either was choking under pressure or something because he missed like almost every auto right there.
I mean, they can't even fire. Agni's just too much control. Outlaw, 8 kills, or a part of 8 kills out of 10 right now with a 503 slash.
It looks like more than 3K gold in favor of Agni over the Chang'e mid. He's already level 20 in the game. Assisting Foot also level 20 on that Guan Yu. Finishes off his Jotun's Wrath and has a full teleport online as of right now. So he can go basically wherever he wants on the map, pressure, and then if they want to fire, he can port back in, help as a team. But right now, like, Release is just so far ahead.
Just to give you an idea of how far ahead they are, if they take every tower and a Gold Fury, they'll still be behind 4,000 gold.
Release has just been on top of this game.
And it's been a lot of Outlaw and Shing, man. Shing, 90% participation in kills, 80% for both Geb and Agni, with Agni, I imagine, riding the top of the player damage charts.
Release looking to start up Fire Giant right now. War Machine is still on it.
Oh,
Country
yeah,
Greg is in
that.
the area, but, I mean, he shouldn't be able to contest it too much. Now that he's in combat, he can't blink in. They're actually going to chase him down.
They might be able to get this. Shing doesn't have a ton of damage right now. Of course, going into that Spirit Robe. Cavalry charge chasing the background. That's a kill on the Chang'e. Falling once again as Thor takes to the sky. He's going to find something here. They're all pretty slow, and it's going to be Harry Bob Jr. sacrificed once again. Big Country Greg will fall as well as Cruxy actually manages to find one. Escaping from this. Shing, does he have the stun? He does, and he blocks the path off as well. Dread Titan has to rewind out of here. Does he have it? No! He's likely to fall as well. Path of Flames will swing and slowed inside. That's going to be a deicide.
Goodbye, Cruxy. Release looking to do that Fire Giant off of that five-man wipe.
Looks like we have a pause from War Machine. Freya looks like has disconnected. That is the second pause, I think.
Yeah.
So far. Each team awarded 3 pauses. Release in dire straits here, and there's no F6 chance here. There's no let's F6 and give this one up and try to regroup. F6 or loss of Titan in any way right now results in only elimination for Vanquish.
Yeah, I mean, Vanquish, in this kind of situation, I would have F6'd and been like, go to the next game, but they don't have that option, like you said.
I mean, Harry Bob Jr. has had a real rough set. He's going to look back on these VODs, and he's gonna not be very happy with the way things are turning out. He was level 1 for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, he's still 3,000 gold behind Shing.
And 4 levels again. But the real story for me is Chang'e versus Agni. Let's take a look at the player damage charts. Chang'e very close to the bottom. In fact, the bottom 3 being from blue, 6,800. In fact, if we add up Chang'e, Sylvanas, and Serket, it doesn't even equal out to the damage of just Outlaw.
Yeah, I mean, Agni has been on top of this game. He's hit almost every bomb. almost every bomb stun. He just hits all of his abilities, and he's just been ahead all game, so he does massive amounts of damage.
The healing is barely past Sylvanas as well. It's been almost 100% Chronos this game. Cruxy with small wins here and there, but War Machine has generally been outplaying him.
Yeah, Cruxy's been able to do a lot of damage in these fights using his poison darts paired up with Bluestone to get a lot of damage off. But Chronos is really the one who's been winning these fights for them, if you count these fights as winning at all in terms of Vanquish.
Game's unpausing. Everything seems to be back in order. War Machine, 35 seconds till respawn as Fire Giant gets postured. It looks like they're cleaning up the sentry. No, they're going to go right for it. Wow.
Guan will back, but it should port back in as he does.
So far, a perfect tank.
Hasn't been knocked up yet. Lava Pool will be coming up.
Lava Pools were stacked up in melee range. This could hurt. Fire Giant already taken down, though. Nobody from the blue team even remotely close off the Dia side. 6 to 15, and there's not much on the board that Vanquish can really defend at this point.
I imagine Release is just going to back up, buy, and group up, and then push down for the win. Assisting Foot will go ahead and pick up his blue buff as Harry Bob Jr. and Big Country Greg will take their red buff.
Where is Chung going? Who's picking this up?
Not sure.
Yeah, he's doubling
pick
back.
It up.
Yeah, he's doubling back.
Yeah, he probably maybe looked to see maybe they didn't do fire.
Oh man, that's a Book of Thoth.
Oh.
I didn't even notice that. Chang'e is just out of this game.
Yeah, Chang'e went double stacking and has little to no.
It is not a thing.
Yeah, that's
This build is going to hurt him drastically. He has low damage on a full damage build.
Release grouping up on the right side. They're going to take this tier 2. Cruxy doing the best he can to lay some damage with his auto attacks into the Geb.
That's going to be a tier 2 for free. Cataclysm still strong. Freya actually just baiting out a ton of just things like dashes right there. You saw the Rising Jaguar get used.
Harry Bob Jr. positioning himself way behind the enemy team, trying to see if he can pick someone off, but Xing is not letting it happen.
Phoenix getting pressured. Xing to the sky. Here we go.
Cavalry
Let's close it out. Only finding one. Freya to the back line. Shockwave hits a lot. Rewind. It's all up to Dreadtide to try to keep this one going. But the Phoenix is already super low. Assisting Foot, however, going to be taking up the Phoenix. Has to try to get away from this one. Still standing. No, the Phoenix is going to fall. They're trying for it. Assisting Foot will fall, but I think this one's going to be all she wrote. Oh, Dreadfoot, actually, no. Able to get away. Harry Bob Jr. with the turnaround as well. It winds up being a 2-for-0 exchange. 3-for-0 exchange. They do lose the Phoenix, but this is some comeback potential considering the time spent dead here. I think they can rush down for at least a tier 2. They've got to find something. They need to split push right now. They need 3 towers, or this is a huge loss for them.
Yeah, they need to make something off of this. I mean, Guan Yu had a little awkward of an engagement using his cavalry charge. He didn't really find much, but continued to pressure on into the enemy base, taking a lot of damage from the Titan. And when he tried to go back through the Phoenix, he was still taking the Phoenix damage because he proc damage onto the other team. And then he walked out of the Phoenix line and took another swing from the Titan because it walked up.
All right, it's only 17 seconds left. Nobody went for the split push here. I really wanted to see someone go for that mid tower and take it down, but it's not going to be the case. Right side tier 2 will fall. A rather small victory. Little wins, I guess, for the Vanquish squad. Let's go to the graphs. Still 12.
Yeah, still 12k gold down for Vanquish.
What in the world is he doing? He walked back towards them.
Yeah, that was, I don't know what that was. And a blink.
Yeah, he was forced to blink there. That's going to hurt the reinitiation progress.
Lord Dread Titan gonna take those small camps on the right side.
And it looks to me like it's gonna be a rush down the mid lane.
Yeah, it looks like Release is gonna give their push down through the Phoenixes a second try, now with only 2 of their members having their Fire Giant buff.
Harry Bob in the front line, still level 16. Chang'e finally hitting 17, level 4 Waxing Moon, 3-man Kata, and a ton of damage from Agni. It's the rewind, though, getting most of it. Big Country Greg getting slammed, though, and the Phoenix still standing strong. Blue might have a reinitiation here, but Big Country Greg needs to heal. Waxing Moon already on cooldown. Not much to do in the front line. Medusa ult coming through. Bob getting taken down immediately, and Greg hasn't done anything. He hasn't been in the front line. He hasn't healed. He hasn't been doing damage. Xing to the sky, gonna find the Sylvanas. I know he's looking for it. There it is. Going for it, getting very low. Sylvanas blocked out, shut down, goodbye. Phoenix likely to fall here, and it's Lord Dread Titan versus the world.
This is looking game.
I don't think he can fight him off, man.
Yeah,
I think this one's it. Release going to shut this one down. The underdogs took the winner's bracket, but taking their rightful place on the throne, Release will move on to tomorrow's Championship Sunday. There was no signs of a game there. That was 100% from Release, except for the one, I guess the one solo kill. Dread Titan solos down assisting foot in the solo lane. Aside from that, it was just 100% Release.
Yeah, Release really shut down that Circuit early, and they didn't let her get any XP during the beginning.
That's
3
Xing.
minutes, level 1.
That is Xing. Xing did what Xing does, and that's abuse, right? I mean, the coordination for these teams in its infancy on the Xbox scene is going to be very similar to a very high-level ranked game. You have a great communication, but there are things that'll be missing. And Xing is really good at high-level ranked games.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
That's what he does all day.
He
all day.
loves it. I don't
That's what
get
he
it.
does.
Big win there. Release going to find themselves in the bracket tomorrow. And I'm pretty sure, again, that they're going up against Eager. Not 100% sure. Can we confirm? Do we have the bracket set for tomorrow? We can put it up in a second, they said. All right, so in the meantime, Dust, I guess just try to break it down for us.
I mean, that game was just all Release. There was nothing really to break down. I mean, they just had control over all the jungle, all the XP, all the gold. I mean, Vanquish just didn't have anything to like fight back with, you know?
For me, I think it was the Deathbane. The level 1 Deathbane on the blue. That's it, right? All right, so tomorrow, Release going to be fighting into the #1 seed, Team Eager, Aware versus the underdogs, XGN. Then we got Elevate and Onslaught to fight off, and Juice to fight, a new team, TBD. Are they good?
I mean, I've never seen them before, so
Are you joking? That was a joke.
What?
It's to be determined.
Oh.
Oh, yes! All of production is smiling right now. You just got destroyed.
I mean, I play along with all of your jokes.
Destruction.
I mean, it's nothing new. It's nothing
You didn't
new.
play along that time. You look generally confused. That was great.
Because I don't know what TBD means, right?
Right? Anyway, who is left in this slot?
I mean, I can't think of it right now.
We should know this.
I can't think of
You
it.
guys-
Oh, it's the team who beat Moral.
Oh, wow. Oh, wait, yeah, so it's not TBD. It's actually, this is confirmed.
Yeah.
No, wait, XGN beat Moral.
Wait.
XGN beat Moral. That was in your bracket.
And who did we fight?
I actually...
Epsilon
Oh.
Immortality.
Epsilon.
That's the game that was going on
That's
while we
right.
started.
Is that still going on? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's still going on.
All 10 players are still sitting down. All right, guys, we're going to cut to a break. Stick around. We'll be back in a little bit with some more Smite action.